Let me see your mouthpiece, Tony. Let me see your mouthpiece. We've gone over the rules. Take your showers at all times, protege todo el tiempo.
Co-main event here at the Harlingen Convention Center.
Camp, Brownsville native, so he definitely is going to have the hometown advantage here. And look, Julian coming out very aggressive from the get-go.
Yes. Round one of the co-main event here underway at the Harlingen Convention Center between Gomez and Tony the Tank Martinez.
Obviously very savvy on Julian's, you could already tell the weight advantage there by Tony the Tank. La Bomba does not want to make sure that he gets in these brawling phone booth type of style fights because that's where Tony becomes successful. He's going to need me to get in, 1-2, circle away from his power shot if he wants to have a long night here with Tony the Tank Martinez.
And certainly both of these guys with explosive punches they can give at any second here. As Tony has him on the ropes, just laying the combinations on him on La Bomba. As Tony smells blood in the water.
What I don't like about these exchanges is sometimes it wears out Tony the Tank too much, and he's struggling to get his gas again. So hopefully he doesn't unload too much and that these shots could be effective.
A big uppercut there by Tony.
See, La Bomba is returning fire on his behalf. But they're more wild. They don't really have much technique on them.
And Diego, do you think it gets a little sloppy, though, when they're throwing these punches like that?
Yeah, because now there's not a lot of footwork involved. They kind of meet.
A big right there by Tony once again.
They meet at a part of the ring, and they just start exchanging there. See, at this point, it's just weight on weight right here. And this is what Martinez loves to do. Drag out the fight, make you feel his weight, make you unload some shots on them, and they really don't do much. You can say he got good enough padding there to cover that midsection. So
as you can see, Tony really just using his weight, putting Gomez on the ropes, putting him in the corner. Like you said, making him feel his weight, drag this out, and then just waiting to capitalize on hopefully, Gomez's legs getting a little heavy here.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's doing it again. He's putting that weight on there. Zavala breaking him up, doing a great job, making sure that there's action within this first round. Oh, nice shot there by La Bomba.
La Bomba with a big shot right there.
But Tony just ate it and kept walking through it. So it didn't have much flair on it, obviously. Oh, nice upper there by La Bomba.
Big uppercut there by La Bomba.
Let's see if Tony can muster anything here as this last 10 seconds are closing up here.
He's got a little bit of a tie up here. And that's the end of the first round. So, Diego, what you see from La Bomba?
He was being the more offensive fighter. What I don't like him is against the ropes. That's where Tony is wailing on him. And when he's not wailing on him, he's using that weight advantage to his advantage there. So I don't like La Bomba waiting for Tony to close the distance.
The bell, round two, the co-main event between Tony the Tank Martinez and Julian Gomez.
And you see there Julian being more active, trying to have more output than
Tony. Got him on the ropes now. As you can see the crowd really, feeling that from both of these guys that, they're bringing the pressure. They're trying to feel each other out in that first round, but now I feel like it's just both these guys going to be in the attack here.
Good head movement by Julian. Every time he could kind of see that jab coming from Tony. He does a good job to come off the line and make sure that jab just misses. Julian cannot be in these clinches for sure. He needs to keep his distance. See, like after those shots, he needs to circle away. He's lucky Tony's not retaliating here.
There's another clinch there.
Now let's see how much is Tony good. What I didn't like from the beginning of this opening second round is that when Julian engaged in a brawl, Tony, instead of waiting on him and letting him drain that energy, Tony could take a punch. He should let him wear out and then come with his own. He tries to kind of muster this wild offense himself, and sometimes that gets him in trouble, that he empties out the gas tank and he's having a little bit of a dragged out round, the remaining of the round.
As you can see, La Bomba really trying to use his speed on Tony, but then Tony just inches closer, trying to, use his weight like he is right now on the ropes.
See, Tony needs to set up that power shot from behind the jab. He's just trying to throw that left cross from the outside, and Julian's picking it, doing a great job picking it up. He could sense it, and he moves right out of the line of sight.
There's round 2 underway here at the Harlingen Convention Center. Our co-main event between Tony the Tank Martinez and Julian Gomez.
I would like to see a 1-1-2 from Tony from the outside, closing in the distance. This really doesn't do much.
A lot of clinching here.
Nice uppercut there by Tony. Now, good 1-2 there, uppercut by Julian La Bomba. Yeah. I would say Julian might have the upper hand here in the second round. Tony definitely so Tony looking tired for some reason.
As the official's calling holding on that.
Really? Is he taking a point off? Okay. Well, that just changes the play out here.
As we get back to the action now. But Gomez really trying to use his speed on Tony, but Tony really leaning into using that weight, man.
Tony was being sneaky there. Zavala was the other side. Oh.
As you see Tony down right there.
That's what could happen. 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 Tony needs to recover here, catch himself. And here he goes.
And he's saved by the bell there in that second round. Wow. Wow, Diego, wow.
We need to see the replay there. What do we got?
As we can see this once again, look right here.
What a right hook straight to the temple.
A big right there by Gomez. And I talked about that speed in that second round right there, and Gomez certainly using his speed, trying to catch him off guard here in the third round as well, though. You never know.
Tony
as we go, and Tony's taking some rights there. He's taking some shots.
Tony has to go for the knockout. He has to go for, and look, he's trying to.
He's trying to go for the knockout. There's a clinch right there to break it up.
Julian has confidence, though. That's what's the difference here, is that Julian has confidence. Tank's trying to use that weight. Zavala might come in there and give him a warning pretty soon.
And you can tell momentum is in there. In Gomez's, he has the momentum right now for sure.
Yeah, he does. But he does have that point deduction also within that second round.
Yes, he does. But that knockdown was huge in that second round as well. Oh.
That was totally intentional, I mean.
As the official calls a timeout right there. As both are going to go to center ring and talk it over, because there is a lot of clinching in this fight right now, Diego.
Yeah, it's coming to become a wrestling match of some sort here.
And La Bomba really trying to just end Tony here in this third round, but Tony's trying to hang on for dear life, really using that weight to keep him up.
Yeah. He's just trying to put that weight to kind of keep La Bomba on his back heels and try to avoid any power punches landed on La Bomba's behalf.
As we're in round 3 here of our co-main event between Tony the Tank Martinez and Julian La Bomba Gomez as well.
Bomba needs to circle out better and avoid those clinches by Tank. See, right there, he needs to throw Tank off him. He cannot engage in these clinches. They don't work out well for him.
And if you're Tony, you don't want this to go to the decision. You want the knockout, but I think Gomez wants the knockout as well. And he's landing some big punches right now.
Oh,
another big hit.
Nice left hook there by La Bomba.
Another big hit by Gomez right there.
And La Bomba's like kind of laughing it off, kind of, you know, just in there. Oh, nice shot.
You can see the crowd now rallying behind La Bomba.
The thing is, La Bomba needs to circle out. He's landing, but he needs to circle out and set up the next punches. because only 2 or 3 land before Martinez clinches up, puts his weight on him. So it's only a ticking time bomb within Martinez holding that clinch.
Is Tony really just trying to go through that midsection there?
Oh, nice uppercut there.
Another
by
big uppercut by Gomez, like you said there, Diego.
Oh,
another big uppercut.
Right there, Bomba needs to
Didn't land
circle
cleanly,
out.
but it was big, it was good enough to get him a little off balance there.
Yeah.
As we got 10 more seconds, man, just landing some combinations here on Tony.
Yeah, he's wailing on him.
As we go to the fourth round that you really liked, and you know, he could carry into this 4th round and maybe end this sooner rather than later.
Well, what I like is his cardio. His cardio looks up to par. It looks better than Tony's. Tony's definitely looks winded. So that's the positive here. He's starting to throw less wild punches, but let's see how much gas also La Bomba has to see if it's enough to put these fighters are probably willing to do. Let's see.
As the 4th and final round of our co-main event is now under the way. Tony the Tank Martinez, Julian La Bomba Gomez. Gomez with the upper hand, but Tony is holding on for dear life, fighting for dear life in this 4th and final round, hoping for a knockout.
Yeah, let's see how much juice is in the tank for Tony. I mean, either guy with the knockdown, with the Boyd taking off, it's any man's fight here coming into this 4th and final round.
As you see right there, Tony really trying to use that corner, get some body shots, maybe land an uppercut in there as well.
Another point off.
Is it called holding once again? I think there
Yeah,
you go.
that's not good at all.
Another point deduction for La Bomba.
The thing Tony does a good job is clinching up and make it seem like it's all the other guy's fault, you know. But that's that's the sport of boxing. That you can't hate on a man for playing the game, as they say. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hate the game, exactly. And La Bomba almost kind of muddying the water a little bit here for Tony, trying to, you know, not let him get any momentum and just kind of hold on to what I think that he has an advantage in the judges' eyes.
Yeah, at this point, Tony just needs to stay somewhat active, not get risky, just really cruise into the finish line here. But obviously, he's also have that Latin Mexican heritage. He's going to try to look for a knockout. His fans always want him to have a knockout. So let's see if he got anything left in the tank.
Right there
both
by
of these
La Bomba.
guys.
As the clock winds down, Tony is really needing the opportunities here.
Last minute.
And it's getting a little bit chippy there. I saw the look in Tony's eyes there after the clinch once again, looking a little frustrated that this keeps happening. Big left there by Tony.
Obviously, if Tony takes this with those 2 points deduction, they're going to call for a rematch.
100%.
See, there's some holding there by Martinez as well, but nothing has been called off yet.
La Bomba really landing some clean punches here as well in the 4th round. And here's the final 10 seconds. And they're really going to load the clip here and see if we can get a knockout, as both of them are just going at it. Tony swinging for the fences, La Bomba swinging for the fences. And there's the bell. Both of them hugging it out right in front of us right here, Diego. What a fight. We didn't see the knockout. It's going to go to a decision. Do you think La Bomba has the edge in this decision, despite the point deductions he's got for holding?
I would say if it weren't for those points, I would have to favor La Bomba by a bit. I think Tony had the first round, Bomba had the second, and I would say the third as well. And this one was just kind of a toss-up there.
Por decisión unánime, el vencedor de este esta pelea, Francisco La Bomba Gómez.